So my standout looks for tonight, I think we have to start with Lizzo wearing Thom Browne. What I loved about Lizzo's look is that one of the themes we saw and really was a nod to the Gilded Ages was the corseting. So I love that underneath her sort of like oversized jacket, she really stayed true to the corseting, and then also had the oversized jacket with all the details and embroidery, which I think is all about like the glam and like showing off your wealth and being really like fantastical in that sense. And then her flute, I mean, she really went into character and sort of gave it to us and entertained us the whole night. So it was like her look was amazing, and then like her accessory was an extension of it. So I will say kudos to Lizzo. I think that was one of the most standout moments from the red carpet. Lots of sequins, lots of rhinestones. Although I don't think that that was a nod to the Gilded Ages. Like I feel like there was a lot of old Hollywood, I think, that came out on the red carpet, which I thought was interesting. I don't know why, but everyone felt really inspired by it. So it definitely was a trend. So I think we should pay attention to that. I think, the old Hollywood, I think Kim in the Marilyn Monroe was probably the most specific example of the old Hollywood glam. There were other people who had, I think Chloe, her sister, also had like a similar gold sequin. Believe it was Moschino, Jeremy Scott look, and a few others. But I think the part that tied back into the theme for the Met Gala were those that sort of felt embroidered. I think Blake Lively had a lot of glitz and glam, but it sort of felt like it was a nod to that age. And so just reinterpreting, having the glitz and the glam and all of that, but then reinterpreting it so that it threaded back into the theme of the Met Gala. The only other thing I saw, well, I guess Blake Lively was inspired by the Statue of Liberty, and she was talking about all the different monuments in New York and Grand Central Station, and like talking about all the, she was saying like freedom, liberty, etc., and how the Statue of Liberty was like the focal point of like coming and the American dream.
And up top, guys, up top. Let's get it faster, let's get it faster. I got you both looking at me right here. Point. Eyes here, guys. Directly in front of you. Guys, straight ahead of you, right here. Shimmer, please. That's all.
I think Kim K has definitely been out on the scene more, not being tied to her ex-husband and like really trying to make a statement in the fashion world and stay super connected to it. So I think that that's a great statement for her. I also noticed on the red carpet this season that I didn't really see, I think in September or years before that, there were so many couples. I feel like couples was a big thing, like Kim and Pete and Courtney and Travis and Jody and Josh, and there were so many couples on the red carpet. I think that that was a nice thing, like sort of having the union and your partner there. So, and they all looked really good. Like I think a lot of the couples, even if they weren't wearing the same designer, still complemented each other. favorite trains were Kendall's for sure. Gigi, because it was a, you know, not a literal version of that sort of like, you know, the puffiness, the taking up space, the like how wide the bustles used to be. And so I love that version of it. And then I think Tessa Thompson had one that was all tools, Carolina Herrera, and she had a really beautiful picture on the stairs as well. So I think those are probably my three favorite long train moments of the evening.
Couple more.